if you attend these things, and it was something that irked me to no end, when I would either attend or when I would either attend or see these protests during the George Floyd era, and folk would be posting all of these selfies. You dig what I'm saying? Posting their location. Don't do that, dog. Do not do. You are not there to be a celebrity. You know what I mean? You are not there for a photo op. You are there, you feel me, as an agent of resistance. You dig what I'm saying? You need to be taking every precaution whatsoever to protect your identity. You feel me? Mask up, one, because COVID ain't going nowhere. That's one. Two, to protect your identity so that they don't zoom in on you, you feel me, from Google Maps or Google Earth or whatever. You know what I mean? And that they find you. You understand what I'm saying? I promise you, any demonstration that I've ever been to, you ain't going you won't know that I was there. You know what I mean? Because in one way, shape, or form, my face was covered up. Now, literally, you can go on websites where there are. I ain't gonna tell you which websites they are, but you can go on news websites where you can see me. Matter of fact, you can see where I am the subject of the photo. You know what I mean? But you would not know that that's me. You would not know it. And these are the type of precautions that y'all need to be taking when y'all are out there. This goes back to what I be saying again about people's motivation. Uh, uh, yes, that's real. People just mysteriously turning up missing. You know what I mean? Um, that's what I be talking about a lot of folk uh uh are too busy, they are too preoccupied with being seen on the so-called right side of history. You know what I mean? A lot of folk are too busy with trying to get in the paper or trying to, get you know, um trying to become trending. You know what I mean? Well, that ain't the point. That ain't the purpose. That ain't the goal. You dig what I'm saying? Exactly. I see somebody that's exact. I can't, because the thing that the chat done went by so far, but that's it. Demonstrate in a way that you can show up to work on Monday, and it's business as usual. You dig what I'm saying? If you want to do it the right way. Do it in a way that, you feel me, all of your friends, whoever else, don't even know that you was there unless you tell them. You know what I mean? That's how you move, and that's how you do that. You dig what I'm saying? Folk, we have gotten, and a part of this is just a part of, one of the what do you call it, the fallouts of, living in a post Patriot Act world. But a lot of folk have gotten way too comfortable, you feel me, with making their private lives public. You know what I mean? Stop that. Stop that. You dig what I'm saying? uh so yeah, there you had it. Because the last thing you want to do is come up missing for fighting. The last thing you want to do is die a martyr when you ain't even had nothing to be martyred about. You dig what I'm saying? So there you had it. Yep, exactly. What's the real G's move in silence? Same thing. Same thing goes for protesters. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. There's a reason why don't nobody know who be behind these hacker groups and whatever and whatnot. You get what I'm saying? You got to protect your identity. Speaking of Wayne, so yeah, there y'all had that. So those of y'all that is out there at the protest right now, do not put that in the chat. Please don't narc on yourself. Don't do. We just got done talking about that. Don't narc on yourself. I'm looking out. I'm looking out for y'all's best interest. Do not do that. All right, because the last thing we need to happen, you feel me, is for somebody to pinpoint your location and then you come up missing. You feel me? Discretion is the better part of valor. Cause y'all think I be joking about being on what? Listen, I promise you, and this is why I always get so aggravated with these terminally online. I'm not talking about y'all. These terminally online people like, oh, they left this on. Nobody is monitoring you. Nobody is watching you. Nobody, nigga, shut up. What that? If you don't genuinely believe that there is at least one alphabet organization that is monitoring you, that has a dossier on you. You dig what I'm saying? Then one, it's a combination of a few things. It's you either stupid or you ain't really doing enough in real life to warrant, you feel me, that kind of surveillance. You feel me? It's one of them two things. It must mean that, or you're not big enough. You feel me? We may make our jokes about folk like about Hassan and whatever and all these other big streamers, but Hassan is big enough, and the stuff that he says is inflammatory enough. You feel me? That he don't got to do nothing but sit behind that computer and just talk his talk. And I promise you, FBI, CIA, you feel me? FTA, you feel me? And a bunch of organizations I ain't never heard of, they all got stuff on them. I promise you that. Just because of how big he is. You feel me? So imagine if you somebody that you're out there, you feel me, all of this time. I promise you, if you was really about that action, if you was really about anything, especially in this administration, I promise you, and I'm not saying it to scare you. I'm not saying it to intimidate you, but I'm saying it for you to be mindful of the way that you move in these times. You dig what I'm saying? You got to move. Like I'll put it like this: move like you in the '90s. move like we in the '90s, and your parents are still scared to put their credit card information on the internet. Move like that. You feel me? Move like when your parents, you feel me, they was calling everything. They was calling in everything. You dig what I'm saying? If you wanted a pizza, you had to call the pizza place. Nah, I ain't putting my information into no app. What you think, I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? Then I'm going to turn up with a $400 bill on my credit card? No, I ain't doing that. You feel me? You walk down to that pizza store and you walk down to the Chinese store. You feel me? Move like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you had that.